Hey folks, welcome back. Last time we took on Erica and Surge. That was all one video. Now we're moving on to take on Team Rocket in the Game Corner and Lavender Town, and then hopefully we take down Koga this time, because we did fail last time. So let's take a quick team update. We have Steak the Typhlosion, Watermelon the Venusaur, Chili the Swampert, Cheeto the Electabuzz, Chicken Noodle the Pidgeot, and Shrimp the Gyarados. So pretty nuts team right now. We'll just lead Steak, that's fine. Just Dig and Flamethrower. And because we waited until after Erica to do Rocket's Hideout, I think we should have a pretty easy time here. Thanks to the increased level cap. That's kind of like the problem with the non-linearity in a lot of Pokemon games, or a lot of the earlier Pokemon games, at least Gen 1, Gen 2 in particular. Is, and even Emerald a little bit, in my opinion, is that being able to skip these, I mean, obviously they're not designed for Nuzlocking. Being able to skip some of these until after gyms, but their levels are low enough that they're supposed to be able to be done relatively well without, even if I did this before Erica, means that if I just wait until after Erica to do it and increase my level cap, they're definitely significantly easier. So, I don't know, maybe, I mean, obviously we're on our fourth attempt, so this game has not been easy, for me at least, by any means. So I don't feel I need to make it more difficult on myself than, you know, what the game already allows me to do. But maybe if we do beat this and I ever revisit this game, I'll try and see how much. I'll try to like force myself to do some of those in a more linear order, like do the Team Rocket stuff before Erica, just make it a little bit more difficult. But I do not see any reason to do that as of now, when I'm already have lost 3 attempts. And it's perfectly within the confines of what you're able to do in the game to hold off on these until after Erica. So it does make things a little bit interesting as far as like routing, like getting encounters goes, right? Like the debate of whether like advance and get more encounters on areas that might otherwise be locked off, or wait and get less encounters, but you don't have to worry as much about the trainers in those areas when you do get there because your level cap is higher. I think in this case it really doesn't matter. I mean, the only additional encounter we did before Erica would be Pokemon Tower. And we might be able to head down to Koga actually as well before Erica if we wanted to, but that sounds very scary because that path is certainly meant to be done after Erica. I'm not totally sure though. Oh no, because Snorlax blocks it off, right? So I have to do, yeah, if I did Team Rocket, I could do Team Rocket and then Koga in theory, and then Erica. But I have to do Team Rocket before I can go down to Fuchsia. Got the card key. Should heal. Take on these guys. Sandshrew. Just go to Watermelon. Just be safe. Giga Drain. Mawile, go back to Steak. Oh, did not mean to do that. It's Max Elixir, Steak. Flamethrower. Yeah, the level cap is 50 for Koga. So we're good for a while. Especially because all these guys are only at 44. But we'll do a lot of trainers with me now in Koga, so. He's still. Be a little bit careful. I just wanted to see. I'm just pulling up Giovanni's team here so I don't mess it up at all. Okay, so he opens with Rhyhorn, Earthquake, Rock Slide, and Mega Horns. That's an easy. I mean, we can start Shrimp. That's fine. Or do I want to switch Shrimp in on something? Yeah, let's start with Chili. Because I want to. The Intimidate on the Rhyhorn is not going to be necessary at all when I one-shot it. Okay, Vibrava has Dig, Dragon Breath, and Fire Blast. So that's easy, just Ice Beam. These are going to Ice Beam anyways. Double Edge, Earthquake, and Shadow Ball. We'll just play Water. Shadow Ball, Body Slam, Iron. I mean, I assume he has nothing that is super effective. Without even checking, because otherwise he would just use it. This thing does have a guillotine, so I mean we could lose something to this if we don't one-shot it. I don't think there's really anything we can do about that. Man, I should have switched into something that would knock it out faster, for sure. Okay, and this is the last Pokemon, is Persian. It's Hypnosis, Shadow Ball, Double Edge, and Thunderbolt. Let's just switch into Watermelon. Actually chunky damage. He's using Double Edge though. I'm just gonna Shrimp. And then let's switch out of Shrimp into. I'm gonna take an electric move into Cheeto. Oh, didn't go for the Thunderbolt. Oh, Thunderbolt. Get the Silph Scope and head on over to Lavender Town. Just be safe and switch out for Shrimp. Alright, well, there shouldn't be any trainers in the way, so I'll just skip over to Lavender Town. Okay, actually, I did get the T set earlier, so let's cut through. Oh, I didn't get the T set. Never mind. Let me go grab it. All right, here we go. So let's cut through Saffron, and we can go get we can get Tyrogue, Hitmonchan, or Hitmonlee up here. I think we'll just go with Hitmonchan rather than having to train up the Tyrogue, because I don't care about Hitmonlee at all. Body Water. Any of these Pokemon could have counter, so I think that's kind of scary, right? But I think we'll be fine. Just better to use special moves just in case, unless we are just gonna watch out anyways. I don't care about Protect that much. This might have Fire Punch though, so let's go into Shrimp now. Why'd I go for Thunder Punch? I mean, that did like nothing anyways, so let's just twist it. Okay, that did more. But Ice Beam surely kills. I don't know, I guess Swiss must be nothing. Okay, well, let's go into Chicken Noodle. Went for counter. Fly should kill. Let's go ahead and get Hitmonchan. I think is better than Hitmonlee. Just go with the type versatility of the punch moves. And you can be named Sandwich. Just because I'm thinking of like Knuckle Sandwich, you know? Okay. So we got the Saffron encounter. Now let's head over to Lavender Town. Alright, so Pokemon Tower, here we go. We do have a rival battle here, but I think it should be fairly easy. Let's let's see. He's got Golbat, Flaffy, Houndoom, Kadabra, and Jinx. And the highest level one is level 38. So, I mean, we open Electabuzz. That deals with Golbat. And then, what's going to come in on Electabuzz? I don't even know. Nothing seems... No super effective moves. So I think the Flaffy will just come in. Which, Shido should also take the Flaffy pretty easily. Houndoom, and which Chili is also good answer to Flaffy we need. And Chili and Shrimp should both... Shrimp in particular should be a good answer to Houndoom, because it does have Sunny Day Solar Beam, so Chili can be a little bit less reliable. Kadabra has Psychic, Trick, Calm Mind, and Fire Punch. Which... I guess we don't have a great one with Kadabra. I might switch Chicken Noodle out. But then Jinx... Jinx Stake should just clear. Ice Beam, Fake Tear, Psychic, Lovely Kiss. Yeah, okay. So we're going to switch out Watermelon and Pidgeot, I think, because they're both not going to be useful here. And then we will take on the rival. Alright, so we are ready to go. We swapped out Venusaur and Pidgeot for Umbreon and Megaton, which is unfortunate, because that means that Umbreon is not going to be Espeon, which is my favorite Pokemon, but Umbreon is definitely better. So, yeah, as predicted, Golbat goes down easily, and then Flaffy comes out. Houndoom's next, where we will switch in Shrimp, and then just Hydro Pump. Sunny Day, Solar Beam. So we're not going amazingly. Okay, so Flamethrower, Feint Attack, Solar Beam, Sunny Day, and I think we just go into Wings here. Flamethrower shouldn't do a lot. This is very bulky. And then Shadow Ball kind of didn't think of the fact that we don't really have good moves. Okay, I think Quick Attack will kill, yeah. Okay, so now Kadabra comes in. It has Psychic, Trick, Calm, and Fire Punch. I don't think that Calm Mind will do that much. Feint Attack is going to be stronger. Not Calm Mind, Fire. I don't know. I might have said Fire Punch, but not. I meant Fire Punch. Let's see. It is faster. Is one Calm Mind enough, do we think? For... I mean, Fire Punch crit might kill now. I mean, something going to go for Fire Punch. I think Chili is not going to take a Psychic crit anyways, right? So there's not really a... Well, everything... Maybe faster. So, like, what's this guy's speed? This guy's speed is 74. And Chili's speed is lower. Stake might be the move here. Because we want Stake in on Jinx anyways. Fire Punch is not going to kill Stake. That was a crit. I think crit would have killed Umbreon, so... And now we just have Jinx. And now will Jinx Psychic crit kill Stake? Maybe. But I think Flamethrower should just kill here. Nice. Alright. Never anything to fear. Just full restore up. And let's go take on some ghosts. As few as we can. We do get an encounter here as well, obviously. Duskull? Okay, I mean, Duskull's a good Pokemon. Great Ball. Got Static, nice. Which we named Duskull. I'm gonna name him Egg, just because he's so pound. Gengar would have been lovely, but Dusclops is okay. This I don't think is avoidable. Accuracy, dust dogs. Yeah, I'm glad we didn't get dust dogs. Okay. Gotta be careful because some of these are in like Destiny Bond or something stupid. I don't want to like fast forward through Destiny Bond, but we're just about out now, so it doesn't matter. Okay, Marowak should have switched, but it's fine. We'll just go to Shrimp and Hydro Pump. Thunderbolt, Thunderbolt. Quick attacking. Attacking so quickly. Okay, so we got the flute. Now we can go get Snorlax. I don't know if I ever went and got the bike. Do I have a bike? I don't think so. No. Okay. Well, we're gonna do this route. Actually, I kind of want to go get the bike before I go down to Fuchsia, so I'll go grab that. Okay, so we're gonna get the Route 17 encounter first. We already got our Route 16 encounter. It was Zigzagoon, so the Snorlax we cannot catch. We'll just Hydro Pump. I mean, let's just run. We can't catch it anyways. And then full restore. Max Elixir. Here, Route 17, and Spearow. Probably will not use that considering we already have quite a few good fire types, but he can be jerky. Chili, dig. And we don't have to go through the rest of the light path to get an encounter, because we just get the Route 18 encounter after we go to Fuchsia. So down to Route 12, and now we're trying to catch the Snorlax. And this could be kind of tricky, because the Snorlax is level 40. It's not going to be that easy to catch. It will rest itself, which is good. But I think I'm going to bring everyone up to level 48, even, maybe. Still below the level cap, but high enough that I don't feel like I'm risking anything to the lax. And I can, like, switch around while I try to catch it. But we'll go through these trainers first. They are a double battle. I learned that last run. Okay, so I'll level everybody up a little bit and then take on Snorlax. Okay, so I think the strat here is we lead Gyarados, Intimidate, switch to Umbreon, Intimidate, Switch to Umbreon. Intimidate. Umbreon. Intimidate. Umbreon. Intimidate. Umbreon. Intimidate. And I think that's 6. So now let's start laying some damage down. Let's switch to Umbreon. Okay. Throw the Great Ball now. Okay, back to putting damage on. We got crit, so we have to switch out now. Just Chili, Muddy Water. I don't think we can do that again. I think we'll crit, so let's just go to Great Ball now. Okay. I don't want to risk a Brick Break, but we'll just Muddy Water again here. And then Great Ball. Oh man. Muddy Water. We have a lot of Great Balls, so. If it starts struggling, we could be in trouble, but at least it'll damage itself, right? So, okay, it is struggling now. Oh, come on. Crit struggle is actually doing some pretty decent damage, so I'm gonna switch again here. Static. Just can't rest off the paralysis now. Oh my god, dude. Come on. First die. Not even, don't die, don't die. Get caught. Maybe I should have waited on the other Snorlax to make sure we got it. But we got it. So it's okay. Snorlax we'll just call it the buffet. Alright. That was more annoying than I thought it would be. Those struggles. But we got it. Struggle was only a little bit of fear struck through our hearts. I don't even know what item this is, but we'll go get it. Should be easy enough to grab. Iron, so we can use it anyways. Bite. Okay, so this is a new rare, right? It's not rare 12. Oh, maybe it is still rare 12. 12. Okay, so I guess we can't get a Pokemon here. I guess if we didn't have the Snorlax, we could encounter the grass there. Okay, Route 13. Let's see if we want to go for a Rod encounter or a grass encounter here. So Route 13, the grass has... Oddish, Bellsprout, Zangoose, Seviper, and Ditto. Surfing, it's a Tentacle. Not sure if we already got. We can get Horsey or Krabby in the water. So it's either Horsey versus Krabby or Oddish, Bellsprout, Zangoose, Viper, Ditto. I feel like we just take the... We try to go for the Horsey. Wait, can we get a guaranteed Horsey here, actually? Yeah, with the Super Odd, we're guaranteed Horseys. Well, Seadra. Or Horsey. Surely this can take one bite, even with a crit. Yeah. I think you could take a crit. Oh, no PP left anyways. I think Ice Beam... Oh. I should max Elixir. That's fine. Caught anyways. Let's go Caviar. I don't know if I'm going to spell this right, but we'll try. Full Restore and Max Elixir. Ice Beam, Ice Beam. Oh man, didn't need that at all. Ice Beam, Ice Beam. Route 14. We get another encounter here. So here we can get Mightyena, Spinda, Zangoose, the Viper are most likely, and then Oddish, Bellsprout, Bloomer, Vileplume. Okay, but we can't. There's no water here anyways, so. Zangoose. I don't think Zangoose is very good, but I could be wrong. I've never used a Zangoose before. I don't really plan on starting now. We're gonna name him Salmon. Okay, then Route 15. Let's see. Ditto. Ditto sucks. Ditto can be Tofu. Because you can kind of use it. I mean, vegetarians at least use that substitute like everything. I don't think I like tofu. I don't love tofu, but it can be good. Okay, we can get an encounter down here. Let me see, Route 19, is there anything we want down here? We can get, so Surfing would get us most likely Remoraid. We can get Krabby, Tentacruel, or Quillfish, but it'd be most likely, we guarantee a Krabby or have a good chance at a Quillfish, 70% chance of Quillfish, 15% at Tentacruel, or 90% chance at Remoraid, 5% at Tentacruel. So I think we definitely go ahead and Super Odd for the 70% Quillfish, 15% Tentacruel. It's 15% Seadra, but obviously that doesn't factor in here. But I want the higher chance at Tentacruel, so. Okay, well, we got the Quillfish, which I don't think we're going to use, but. Let me hit. Okay. Quillfish can be Popcorn. And then here. Oh. Okay, we didn't get it. I was thinking we already got Fuchsia Encounter, but we did not. So we can get this Lapras, who we will name Popsicle. Sick. I knew we had a gift Lapras somewhere, but I couldn't remember where. Well, we don't need a fish here anymore then. We don't exactly say yet. Okay, let's head up to the Safari Zone. and we'll get an encounter there, and I'll skip through the actual running through it. Let me check where I want to get an encounter here, and then we'll skip to there. Okay, so we're gonna get an encounter in this sandstorm area here. It could be Trapinch, Sandshrew, Skarmory, Cacnea, Rhyhorn, Boltwave, Vibrava, Geodude, or Aeron, which I think most of those are pretty good. Like Flygon would be solid, Skarmory would be good, Rhyhorn would be fine. Okay, well that is what we got. It's Bait, or Rock. Bait, Rock, Ball. I don't really know what the optimal catching strats there are, but I do know that we failed. So Rhyhorn would have been pretty good for Koga, but oh well. Okay, I'll go get the HMs and then I'll be back. Okay, so we got Surf and Strength, and now we're gonna go get our Route 18 encounter here before we go take on Koga. Fearow, we just got Spearow, so we can skip that. Girafarig. Not great. I mean, not the worst. Maybe it'll be useful against Sabrina. We can use Shadow Ball and have Psychic Resistance. We'll name him Veggie Straw. That would be a fit. Okay, now, I mean, I could probably use Girafarig. Let's get the team ready for Koga. And then we'll take it on, and hopefully we don't wipe this time. This is, we are now tied for the farthest we've made it so far. Alright, the team is ready. Koga has Weezing, Tentacruel, Electrode, Fortress, Venomoth, and Crobat. We did wipe to Koga last time. Some of the problems here are the Tentacruel is pretty good coverage. It is Surf, Ice Beam, and Giga Drain. Weezing, Electrode, and Fortress all have Explosion. Weezing and Electrode have Explosion. Fortress has Sturdy plus Earthquake, which means it's kind of hard to get something in on it that can kill it quickly, and not that Earthquake. It also has Zap Cannon, which, I mean, shouldn't hit, hopefully, but it is still annoying. And has Toxic and Spikes. The Weezing, I think, is going to be pretty easy to deal with. But let's go over the team then. So, we got Cheeto the Electabuzz, who is going to lead and hopefully just Psychic kill the Weezing. And will obviously be a good option for both Tentacruel and Crobat as well. I mean, Fire Punch means it can be useful for Fortress if needed. Psychic means it's good into Venomoth as well. I think it could probably... I don't think it could one-shot Electrode, but it can definitely come in to finish it off with not a lot of damage already on it. Then we have Eggshell, the Magneton, just another lightning type for Weezing, Tentacruel, and Crobat, of course, with higher defenses and that normal type resistance for Explosion if need be. Then we have Chili, the Swampert. Obviously, even just ground types are good. This is probably going to be my best way to deal with the Electrode safely. And probably can take an Earthquake against... We can definitely should be able to take an Earthquake against Fortress, so this would be useful for Fortress as well. Then we have Sausage, the Dugtrio. Just another ground type that could be pretty solid here. Aerial Ace could be good against Venomoth as well. This is probably the weakest member of the team, but I think just another ground type is good. This Poison type gym. Now, Buffet, the Snorlax, I think this is my primary thought if you're dealing with the Fortress, but the Swampert could be good too. But Rest means that Toxic is not a real threat. And of course, we have Sleep Talk, still attack during the rest, and Flamethrower should make pretty quick work of the Fortress. And then we have Veggie Straw, the Girafarig, Crunch, Psybeam, Thunderbolt, Shadow Ball, just good coverage. I don't really care if it dies, which is a big selling point as well. So it can just come in and hopefully kill something if as a backup plan. a pretty good. If I have to sack something, this is the sack. All right. So with that all being said, let's go ahead and do this. Oh, I didn't think he'd have that kind of range on him. It's Thunderbolt. Thunderbolt. Bring everyone up to 50. So let's do this. Okay, I'm definitely nervous. This has been the dream run so far, but this is where we like last time. We did have 10 deaths before this last time. So I'm feeling good, but this is going to be important. I really need this to kill. I mean, it might just not go for explosion anyways, but it does. I think if it's going for the explosion, it must have seen a kill. Oh, well, that's not a good start. I think it's just gonna bring in Tentacruel. That's upsetting. I really thought that would kill. Okay, it brings in, yeah, it responds to me, so it brings in Fortress. Let's just go into, I mean, it's not going to go for a Toxic. It's going to go for an Earthquake. So I think it will just go into Chili. And we'll see how much this Earthquake does. 48. I think Surf is still going to do more than Brick Break, just because this thing is way better physical defense than special defense. Okay, it goes for the Toxic. We Surf, kill. Tentacle comes in. It's going to go for a Giga Drain, which is great. We just go into here. Do we think Thunderbolt kills? Because it does Mirror Coat. This could be both of our lightning types down. Thunderbolt doesn't kill, then we get Mirror Coated. Doesn't kill, and Mirror Coat. Yeah, I mean, it was obviously using Mirror Coat because it moves slower. Oh, that sucks, but I mean, what do you do? We got through these two mons, their first 3 mons. This feels bad. Okay, so this is gonna go for a Giga Drain. I think we'll move first and just kill with Dig. Oh, didn't kill. I went for Sleep Pattern. I mean, Psybeam? Okay. Crobat comes out. Sludge Bomb, Confuse Ray, Aerial Ace, and Shadow Ball. Sludge Bomb, Confuse Ray, Aerial Ace, and Shadow Ball. It's probably gonna go for Shadow Ball here, right? Oh, it goes for the Aerial Ace. Interesting. It's Body Slam. That did more than I wanted it to. I'm scared. I wasn't scared before. I certainly am now. That did 78. So I don't think a crit kills. I think we just barely live a crit. I think we just rest. Yeah, Body Slam. Confuse Ray. Body Slam, and then just go for a Body Slam. The worst is over, I think. It says Explosion, Thunderwave, Thunderwave, or Explosion, Thunder, Thunderwave, and Sharpen. I'm just gonna go into Sausage, because even if Explosion kills this, I mean, it can't hit it with Thunder, so the only damaging move it has is Explosion. Yeah, okay. Wasn't pretty. We lost Cheeto and Eggshell, which are both major losses. Let's not pretend they're not, you know? But we're alive. And last time, we weren't. So, those were our only 2 lightning types, right? But we can go now to... we can go to the power plant and get Zapdos, and Raikou on Kindle Road before the E4. So 2 very strong lightning types. I am going to allow the use of both of those. Basically, for my Nuzlocke, I should typically do, I don't allow static encounters that are in the Uber tier for their generation. So, like Mewtwo and Mew would be banned. Groudon, Kyogre, Ho-Oh, Lugia, Wobbuffet, if it was a static encounter, I wouldn't be allowed to use because that is Uber in Gen 3. But Raikou and Zapdos are fair game because they are not overly broken, at least for E4 terms goes. So, I don't know. I might reconsider. I gotta sort of think about it. Because Zapdos, I don't know. Now that I'm thinking about it, Zapdos does feel. I've been enjoying the difficulty of the game so far, and Zapdos feels like it might be a little bit overpowered because I can get it like right now, right? If I wanted to go for the power plant, now that I have Surf, I could go get it before Sabrina even. Let me think about it for a second. All right, so I decided we are going to catch Zapdos after Silphco. We get the Master Ball, so I think is going to be very difficult to take on level 50 Zapdos with a level cap of 53 without the Master Ball. And I made a decision based on the fact that all of our Pokemon. At this point, it has a base stat total of 580, which is not that much higher than a lot of the other Pokemon that we have access to at this point, and our opponents have access to. And we're probably not going to use it for Sabrina, so it's really only going to be there for 2 Gen in the Elite Four. It's not like it's going to be that great into Blaine either. So yeah, I think using Zapdos is fine in a difficulty hack, like Fire Red Omega. But first, we have to take on Silphco. So next time, we are going to go ahead and take on our rival, catch Zapdos, take on Sabrina, maybe make our way down to Blaine as well. So stay tuned. I'll see you soon. Thank you for watching, and have a great day.